Hey guys, this is Dr. Sandy again with your weekly motivational tip, and I'm always trying to find a better way to make your life better, make things better for you, and kind of take things to the next level. So the concept that I'd like to share with you this week is that if you could have that mentality, thinking more like royalty. And what does that even mean? So if you're listening to this and you're a guy, it would mean thinking more like a king. If you're listening to this and you're a woman, thinking more like a queen. So what I believe is every single person, again, is born into greatness. You're designed to be great, and we should be expressing that. And I think sometimes throughout life, things happen, or maybe your parents told us certain messages, or our friends told certain messages, or the media told us message. We kind of lower our expectations. We're like, okay, I'm not going to ask for too much. Let's keep it simple. Let's keep it nice. And in that process, I think we lose our royalty, if I could say that word. So what I want you to promise me to do as you watch this video and then moving forward from this day going forward is think like royalty. So meaning that imagine if you were acting like a king. What would a king do? They would stand up for what's right. They'd have a certain standard. They'd hang out with certain people. They'd behave a certain way. If you were a queen, how would you behave? What would you tolerate? What would you stand for? And just start to think of that. So think from a health perspective, what is the basic standard? I'm not just going to eat anything that's put in front of me. I'm not going to, once in a while, sure, I'll have fast food. But if I am truly royalty, I would put amazing food into my body. I would put the best food that I could afford into my body. I would behave a certain way. And true royalty, in my opinion, is even saying if people around me are maybe not acting in the best fashion, saying that if I'm truly from a royal lineage, if I am truly royalty, even if people around me are acting inappropriate, I will act like royalty. I am going to start acting like a king. I'm going to start acting like a queen. Raising that standard. I think we've lost that, and I don't know why that's happened, because I think if we can behave that way, that greatness should come back in us, that I think a lot of people have kind of lost or they've kind of given up on. So that's my challenge for you. So starting today, as soon as you watch this video, everything you should do should represent excellence. Everything you should do should represent being royalty. And again, if you're a man, how can you act like a king? And if you're a queen, how can you behave like a queen? And it also means if you're a king and you're married, you're obviously married to a queen, treating her like a queen. And if you're a queen listening to this, treating your significant other like a king, that a mutual respect, mutual admiration, that thinking of royalty. And the beautiful thing is, if you're listening to this, imagine you behave this way and your kids are watching. I want you to do the same thing for your kids. So for me, it'd be like I have two little princes who will be kings in the future. If you have a daughter, she's a princess who will be a queen in the future. So at a young age, let's program them to say, you're great, you're awesome. When you grow up, you're going to do great things. You're doing great things now. And imagine they hear that message for 5, 10, 20, 30, for the rest of the year. They always know, mom and dad, one thing, what does every parent want? They just want to see happy, successful children. And when I've studied a lot of successful people, a lot of times they'll say, man, my mom told me every day I was amazing. My dad said I was great. And they just got programmed to this. I mean, thousands of times, like in a day, in a year, they were just constantly hearing, you're great, you're awesome, you're awesome. And then what happens is when you get older, because we all know there's challenges as we get older, you get pushed by life, there's stresses, there's challenges. But if your DNA has been hardwired to tell you you're a king, you're a queen, you're made for greatness, and that's your true thinking, you can handle anything and great things will happen to you. So start this with your family, start this with yourself, and just act like royalty, because you are royalty, you are a king, you are a queen, you are great. God bless you.